fart and shit and piss the same as us all and cock our legs differently and shower at different times on a clock of a calendar. But you try standing there over people and belittle them. When, just take a look at yourself in the mirror, you're just wearing a little blue uniform. But you seem to think you own this world because you have certain things wrapped around that uniform to scare people. You don't scare me. I'd tell them straight. But as long as you don't swear, and when they come towards you and says, and what's your name, and you come over here, you go, talk to the hand, too stupid to talk to, and walk out. They can't touch you because you've done nothing wrong. You've walked away because they're too stupid to talk to. And that's with the courts, that's with the police, that's with anybody. I mean, I'm standing at Coles, 15 bloody minutes, waiting to try to get through with a nice coffee. So I'll keep someone in a job. Instead of using the card machine, I'll keep someone in a job. So I'm standing there for 15 minutes. No, still nothing happening. Okay. So I'm calm. I just walk to self-serve. Serve myself and walk out and keep smiling. And didn't let it affect me. It just showed me that she didn't know her job. She didn't know what she was doing on the computer. The EPOS machine wouldn't work. The whole lot. And yesterday I went down to Coles and put my key card in, and it said application not available, declined. I said, excuse me, this thing shouldn't have declined. I got money in it. She goes, well, it says it declined, you got nothing. I said, you're telling me I've got nothing in it, that's why it declined. She said, yeah. I said, I don't think so. So I showed her my balance. I said, see, I told you, I got $87 in it. She goes, well, I don't understand why it's not working. I said, you're trying to tell me that I had no money in my bank, that's why I declined it. It's your machine. It said application not available. That means your machine is not working. It is too sloppy. I put my card in, it's too sloppy. It's like it's fallen out. It's not reading my card. That's why it can't read the application. Are we understanding? Can we go to another machine, please? And it will work on that EPOS machine. Because that EPOS machine's not sloppy like this one's sloppy. I slip it in, it's sloppy. I take it out, it falls out. So I go to the next machine and it works perfectly. So can we try that? She goes, okay then, no worries. I said, now can you just serve the customer, please? She goes, well, I'll serve you first. I said, no, because this is too much bullshitting around because I've been sitting around trying to do my EPOS, but it says decline. So he's been patiently waiting for this bullshit error to happen. So serve him first and then get back to me. Okay then. So off she goes, serves him. She comes back 5 minutes later. I'm a very patient person. I'm just thinking, well, I have done over 3,000 rides on a hypercoaster. I am patient. So I'm standing there. She goes, okay, let's try again. So she puts me docket through. She goes, slipped the card in. Said, no worries. I knew what I was talking about, but she thought I was a cuckoo. Put my card in, put my pin in, transaction approved. Pull card out. Said, there you go. Said, that machine there needs to go in the bin. It's too sloppy. It doesn't read cards. It only does a tap and go. And when you do a tap and go, you've got to have it in your check account. If you don't have it in your check account, it ain't taking it from the savings account. I already know that. You got to insert the card for savings account. And if you want to draw money from the savings account, you got to insert it. If you want to just pay for your iced coffee and go, because you're catching a bus and you got to go, it's just a tap and go like you're on a bus, but it takes it from the check account. If you got nothing in the check account and you get funds in the savings, it declined. So you have to insert it to take it from savings. And then when there is no cash in the future, there'll be no withdraw cash. It'll be all card only, numbers. I told people over 10 years ago we're going into digital ID. People said, you don't know what you're on about. Yes, I do. I've done my own work, read my history. I know the certificate of vaccination identification. That came out in 1996. SARS-1. That's all that is, SARS-1. That's all it is. It's just emphysema bronchitis, made up to a different name. You can Google that name up, 1946, and you're going to get Wikipedia telling you 1931. It was changed to that certificate of vaccination identification name, and then that name was rechanged back to bronchitis and emphysema in 1946. So that's all that shit is. It's just emphysema bronchitis. What's making people sick is the medicine that the government mandated and forced people to get, or they would have lost their jobs, you see. And they knew they needed their jobs to feed their family, and they knew that they needed their jobs to pay for their mortgage and to pay for their bank loans and for their cars. And they knew that them people did not have one choice at all. They had no kneecaps to kneel down on at all. And it's not their fault. They did what they had to do to protect their family, protect their home they've been buying for 25 years. You're not just going to throw it all away, are you? Even that you know the government's a lie. So you just got no choice to bear with it. And it's like buying a lotto ticket. Take a chance if you're going to win. Or it's like take a chance if it's not going to hurt you or not. And 9 out of 10 it hurt a lot of people. And government think it's normal. You see, our government should be responsible and accountable for all the deaths that they have provided to the ones that they mandated on. And the police should be also accountable for the corruption of the support of a government that has an ABN number. Because you got to remember, everyone, the police work for an ABN number, and they work for the government that has an ABN number. And you've got to remember what government is up to. You've got to remember that's why the police let them get away with their criminal activities that they're up to. It's a nice way of speaking without mentioning a subject, okay? People know what I'm on about. I'm not going down that pathway to mention those subject names. You just know what I'm on about. And the easiest way to say is our politician governments and our premiers, they are criminally breaking the law by doing things to what they've been doing, okay? What they've been doing to us, what they've been doing to our children, what they've been doing to our country, and what they've been doing to our court by hijacking their own laws, and they've been blackmailing and threatening people. You're going to lose your job, you'll lose your house, then you'll lose your family, then you and your wife will split up, then you'll end up homeless, then you won't be allowed to see your children, you'll be there paying maintenance and all because you said no. You didn't want to get poisoned. But your other half is agreeing with you, I don't want you to get poisoned, but she's also fighting you that where are we going to live? What are we going to eat if you don't go to work? You're supposed to be my husband. You're supposed to love the children and look after us, and you bought a home to help us grow in, and now you want to throw it all away? She will turn at you like a turntable because she is following the government. She's probably brainwashed the government, knowing that you do as you're told. Because some wives and some husbands just don't get it and don't know what the meaning of what a lie is. Look at the government. They white lie us all the time. And I don't understand how people can just sit back and think it's all normal for these people to just sit back in their little office and make up these little rules for you